What is going on, guys? That's right. I am in my semi right now, and believe it or not, I'm more than just in my semi. I'm actually in Kansas City, Missouri right now. I'm about to head up to 29, and I'll be going up to Omaha. I'll be at the, I think it's a pilot in Council Bluffs, Iowa. So I will be there later today into tomorrow, all the way probably till Monday morning. I'm picking up my trailer in Nebraska first thing Monday morning. And guys, I'm super excited about that. But listen, I'm making this video as not a answer to a question or a response to a question that I've had personally, but I'm making this video as a follow-up to Toe Piglet's video earlier today. And yes, guys, I am rocking the Toe Piglet hat. If you have not been over to the Toe Piglet page, head over up that way to the search bar, type in Toe Piglet, T-O-U or W, Piglet. If you can't spell Piglet, you're probably like me. No, anyways, guys, P-I-G-L-E-T, guys, check out Toe Piglet. Alex is phenomenal, and the video that he put out earlier today was on eating healthy on the road. And first, I want to touch on what he's doing in intermediate fasting or intermittent fasting. It's where you go a full 24-hour period and you only eat once. And what you do in that one time that you eat is where you take in a lot of food. You take in, basically, if you were going for 3 meals a day, you eat all 3 meals all at once. You fill it up, you fill up the stomach, you fill up the tummy, and you take in all your carbs, all your calories, everything all at once. And if you do it at the right time of day, it should give you energy for the rest of the day. There's a lot more scientific jargon that I can put in there, but I'm not going to do that. I did intermittent fasting a few years ago. I did it for about a 3-month period, and it's something that one of my friends in marketing actually put me onto. She went to school for she's a nutritionist these days. So this is probably about 3 years ago, and I did it for about 3.5, 4 months. And I really liked it, guys, honestly. And if this is me giving you my personal opinion on this, I stand by intermittent fasting 100%. It's not something that I do at this point, and the reason why I stopped is I actually had a job that was coming up. I was going to work security. I actually never took that job, but what I needed to do was I needed to bulk. So I started eating more. I was in the gym more, and I had to get out of the intermittent fasting because it didn't really fit into the plan of what I was doing. But as far as what it is, guys, I definitely stand by it, and I would recommend it 100% to anyone who's looking to do it. What I do now, though, I'm a huge water fan, guys. I stopped drinking soda in 2012. I have not had a soda since April. It was actually in 2011 when I stopped, and then in April, my girlfriend handed me a bottle of Sprite, and I just naturally took a drink of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that was a mistake. I haven't had soda in years. I drink a lot of water. On the other side, though, one thing that I did recently start doing, as far as having energy, because I started a different route with my diet a few months ago, and I'm about to go into that in a second. One thing that I did do to keep my energy up was I started drinking these Bang energy drinks, and some of you guys might want to call it soda. Some of you, might want to call it different things, guys. If this is a soda, fine, then I take it back. I've had soda. If you guys would not call this soda, then I guess I'm still soda free since 2012. So that's a good thing. That's the way that I look at it. I do know it's a carbonated drink, though. I don't even drink like seltzer water or like Pellegrino or anything like that. I don't do any of that stuff. But anyways, what I do now, as far as my diet goes, a few months ago, I was on vacation up in Daytona, and I was sitting across from my mother-in-law, and Sandy had ordered food, and when she put in her order, she ordered I think it was a bacon cheeseburger. I know it was a cheeseburger, but I'm pretty sure it had bacon on it as well. I'm standing by that. You know what? It was a bacon cheeseburger. We'll go with that. And she ordered it to come with no bun. And I asked her, why no bun? So while everybody else was ordering, she told me that she's got, a few health issues, and the doctors ordered her no breads, no potatoes, no rice, no pastas, basically no grains, no carbs coming in, because I guess she's been having some issues. So as the order went around the table and it got back to me, I ordered the same thing, the bacon cheeseburger with no bun. And instead of getting fries or hash browns or something like that, guys, we both got, I think she got like zucchini or something, and I got broccoli with mine. And this was a changing point for what I do now. She has, and this is going back about 4 months now, she has recently been told by the doctor that she can stop doing that. She can start doing, the grains and everything in small proportions. Her health scare is now gone, so I'm very happy about that. But I've continued on doing what she was doing, and now I eat pasta and grains and rice, breads in very small quantities. And what I do now, I basically order that cheeseburger the same way with no bun, or I get it with, with a lettuce bun. But I've cut out the pizzas. I've cut out, the steak and potatoes. Now I get steak and broccoli. I've changed my diet around. And what this has done for me now, going back to around Christmas time, guys, I was 218 pounds. And when I started this diet, I was about 214. So yeah, I was down, a few pounds, but not much. Going back into like March, going into April. But since starting this, since doing this, I'm now down to 178 pounds, and that's just in the past roughly 4 months. So that's roughly like 35 pounds that I'm down in about 4 months. So, roughly 10 pounds a month. I'm very, very happy about that. This means a lot to me, and I'm going to continue doing this from here going out. Like I said, I've been a little bit more lenient since about a month and a half ago. My mom hosted a party at the house. She made baked ziti, and I had to have some. I just couldn't walk away from it. So that's when I started eating pastas again and rice again, but in very small quantities. I have had a few sandwiches in the past few weeks, and I do get bread with that, but I've changed my diet, and changing my diet changed my entire world. Now, let me tell you that if you're going to change your diet, if you're going to go into something like the intermittent fasting, if you're going to go into a paleo or a keto or something like what I'm doing, which is like just underneath the keto diet, because I still eat sugars and stuff, I still bring in sugars. If you're going to go into this, guys, know that your first few days are going to suck. You're going to have the same thing that you would have if you were to look at, someone who takes a lot of drugs or somebody who drinks a lot and then decides to go cold turkey. You're going to go into cold turkey state. You're going to have that. I quit all breads, all grains right there from talking to her. I had a half a piece of pizza, a half of a whole pizza, a whole 18-inch pizza the night before I decided to do this. And then I basically went 3 months, almost 3 months, without eating any grains or anything. So my first week sucked. I got sick about 2 days into it. I had a pretty high fever. I was up over 103. My body was shaking. I had night sweats and, day sweats. I had the cold sweats where I'm freezing cold, but I'm all sticky and sweaty. I went through just about every symptom you can think, as far as, I guess, coming down from that, having that removed from my life. So it's going to be rough, but stay to it, guys. One thing I hate more than anything, and it's not the type of food that's that's available. What I hate is I hate seeing good guys, whether you're male, female, doesn't matter. I hate seeing good people in positions to where they're overweight and can't do the things that they want to do, guys. It broke my heart 2 weeks ago. I went up and I sold my trailer, and on my way back, I was at a truck stop and I watched a guy, and a part of me wanted to film it because it was, I don't want to say slightly funny, but because I'm not making fun of anybody in this way, shape, or form, but I wanted to film it because I wanted to do like a documentary on, you know, this. The guy was trying to get up into a semi truck, and he's grabbing onto his bar here, and he's trying to grab onto the other bar, and he's trying to lift himself up. And I almost wanted to go and ask him if he wanted my 4-foot ladder, because I keep a 4-foot ladder with me at all times. I keep a little step ladder. I wanted to ask him if he wanted that because he was struggling to get into his truck, and there's no humor in it at all. I feel bad about it. I wish there was something more to do. And when Alex made his video this morning, I was prompted to make this for you guys the same way. I'm sitting in the driver's seat. I've got my Toe Piglet hat on, guys. I'm representing for the brands here. But it makes me sad to see so many really good guys out here, guys who are working for their families, that are back home living life, doing, you know, the things that they want to do. And you know, they're out of shape, they don't work out, they eat the wrong foods because they're at the truck stops and it's late, and they're driving a semi. They can't just, you know, pull over into, you know, into a Denny's parking lot. It's really tough to maneuver. And I mean, for me, there's a Denny's right down the road, guys. I went to Denny's last night and I had one of their Fit Fare meals. It's probably a little bit more than a quarter mile, probably about a half a mile down the road, and I ran there. I jogged there last night, and then I jogged back. This, you know, some guys are to the out of shape level that they can't do that. That even walking that far, you know, could be tough. So anyways, guys, I wanted to make this video. Guys, don't let yourselves get too out of hand. And if you are in that state where you would consider yourself out of hand, make the changes, put in the work, guys. Do what you have to do here. Be careful on making the changes, because when you know, go cold turkey and stuff, your body does it does go through withdrawals, and strong withdrawal is enough to put you into a seizure. So be very, you know, be cautious on the decisions that you make going forward, guys. I'm not a medical professional, so, you know, slightly take my words, take it in context here. But guys, be healthy. Be healthy out on the road, eat healthy. Don't eat the you got out here at these damn truck stops. I'm just gonna say that, you know, and be frank with you guys. Don't, you know, do the right things, eat the right stuff. That's my, you know, that's my thing to you. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead, let's get this truck started, and let's get on the road. It's time to get up to Omaha. I will see you guys a little bit later. Bye. Hey guys, did you like that video? If you did, go ahead, hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more great content just like this. As for you, I hope you drive safe out there on the roads. My name is Jason, and this has been my Hotshot Life, and I will, as always, see you on the next one.